Watch this magic trick now. Indelible. Got an indelible marker, stack my business cards. I say to someone, hey, human, sir, vegetable, puddle, gravel. Words, their expression. Don't get caught up in the details. It's a wind. Don't be concerned about the sail. Be concerned about the wind. I have a lot of wind. So, I say, sir, do me a favor. I got a double marker here. We're going to try something a little odd here. I'd like you to make a mark here, and I hand it to them and say, why don't you put your initials? Actually, what about here? Right up here. Put your initials up there. And they put their initials on. Let's say their initials are L.V. Larry Very. It's a little odd, but that's the kind of guy he is. I say, fine, put your hand flat down on that. He does. I say, you made an indelible mark on that. I'm going to make an indelible mark on actually another business card. In this case, the indelible mark is my initials. So my initials on one, your initials on the other. This should be sort of interesting because I'm going to try to pull the indelible mark off this business card. And this is immediately handed out. Take yours and slap it on the business card. My initial, your initial. I'll see you in therapy. Pretty hard to beat this effect. Get a stack of your business cards, face them, so that 3 or 4 are going face down and 3 or 4 are going face up. In the end, what you want is them to be blank on both sides, with several cards ready to go on both sides. Take one of your business cards, cut it in half. Okay? On it, write your initials on one half of it. Then, if you were going to do this again and again, you'd prepare several of these cards, like I'm about to prepare this one. But since I'm just going to show you this one time, I'll just prepare the one card. I put my initials, ideally with the same 2 letters, on the back of a card. Now, this is out to lunch. This is obviously Gene Gordon's out to lunch, and I'm doing it twice over. That would be Richard. I warned him not
No, it wasn't.
I warned
swear.
you not to kiss that weird woman. And you take this one and you cover it. Okay. On that side is half a blank business card. On the other side, I use the same business card, the same half from the same card. So on one side is that half. On the other side is this blank half covering my initials. Essentially, I'm using the out to lunch principle twice. Covered with a broccoli band or a rubber band, okay? And I'm set to go. Here's the performance. Take out your business cards, have an indelible marker or a marker, whatever, hand it to someone. Say, hey, do I know you? Are you famous? Well, I tell you what, I would like your autograph. I'd love your initials. And extend the card and say, here, would you just put your initials right there? And notice I don't make a point of saying, oh, don't go here, you know, or you could do this, put your initials on the card, but I prefer just saying, boom, boom, why don't you put your initials right there? Okay, so they put their initials, and their initials are WV. Boom. Now, they put their initials on a card that has my initials on it already underneath here. I turn my hand over. This does 2 things. One is when I pull this out, when I turn my hand over, they don't notice that I'm pulling out a business card that's already signed. It also, because of my position of my left hand, I'm concealing the fact that there's that other set of initials. So I'm here, I say, hold out your hand for me, pull this out, they put their hand flat down. Self-working, nothing could be simpler. Now, I take the marker, and don't make a move of this, okay? I just take the marker, and I want it to look like I'm just about to put my initials sort of on the next card. But what I'm going to do is roll this stack, and I roll it just like this. They put that down, put your hand flat down, and say, I'm going to put my initials as well. And I'm done, okay? I just went from here, while I was talking, I just sort of, my thumb just pushes it, I roll it, and I come back up. There's nothing to see, okay? So don't make a move of it. Well, not like you're doing anything suspicious. You pretend to write your initials on it. Now, if you were doing this just one time, you could have it already not drawn on there and actually draw your initials. But the way I do this, and because it's designed for professional work, high repetition, I just have it pre-drawn, pretend to draw using the nail on my finger, just like that. I press the pen not quite to the paper, use the nail, like that, blow on it, and you are so done. Because they're holding on to one, you come down, show your initials here. I pull, same action as before, turning the hand so they don't notice that I'm pulling off a blank business card from below. These drop on the table, go into your pocket, whatever. Again, if you've prepared several of the business cards on the other side, you're ready to do this again immediately, okay? you're here. Now, I worked a long time trying to get the visuals. I wanted to bring as much pizzazz to this effect as possible. And so I came up with this image of pulling it off. Just that, okay? Or sometimes I'll do this. Just to actualize, make it really visual. Boom. This tends to get a gasp. Hand that out, boom. It's nice to use organic objects, pens and business cards, nothing suspicious. People handle these things every day. You could do a false transfer, but that's a little much, okay, of the initial. I would just leave it there. This is the moment I'm really happy I was able to come up with, because it really sort of makes it solid and real, where I put it on top of the closed fist, slap down at the same time, opening up the fingers. You have this lovely final image of having just smashed your initial, taken off, put it on this business card, you hand this out, it's the perfect keepsake, boom, great promotion. Take this, you can stick it back in the middle of your business cards, and you are ready to go again to the next table.